sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, man, we back. Goodfella Sports TV. Rumor mill. I just called it a rumor. I'm hearing that Caleb Plant and PBC, Al Heyman, and the team is in negotiations for a Plant to fight Canelo May 2nd. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfella Sports TV. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love and support, the whole nine. Want to show love, share the video. Best way to donate is to share the video. Or the Cash App, PayPal is in the description. I'm bringing you that exclusive story. You know, I'm believing you. I'm bringing you the heat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hear Caleb Plant is in negotiations with Canelo. I heard Callum Smith won at least $10 million. I heard yesterday that Billy Joe was supposed to take the fight, but I think what I read, somebody sent me, they both won at least $10 million. Don't quote me on that. But I know Callum Smith won at least 10. And the problem is, which everybody know this to be true, if you're around social media, the problem is that they want to get compensated like Danny Jacobs did. And Danny Jacobs got $15 million because the DAZN kind of chipped in and did it. And made sure he got that money. So they middleman the deal to make sure the deal would, come complete. So that's something else. That's something else to look at it when you're looking at that aspect. From that aspect, they want the value that that Danny Jacobs got for the fight, and I don't really think that's possible. I don't think Golden Boy financially wants to pay that amount of money. So when you got that situation going on, most people say they pricing themselves out. Oh, he never made this, he never made that. But then again, what you got to understand with Callum Smith and Billy Joe signing anybody that fight Canelo, let this marinate for a minute, is that you see Canelo making $35 million. Do you want to really let somebody make at $7 million, 5 times more million than you making? No. You know it's more money in the fight, and you're willing to take more money. When you fight Canelo, if you Callum Smith, you know it's going to be a rehydration clause in there. You know it's going to be a rehydration clause. That's just the facts. It's going to be a rehydration clause. And with it being a rehydration clause in there, you want to be compensated. You know that it's probably impossible to beat Canelo. For one, you're not going to be at 100% if you're draining yourself like Callum Smith. For two, if you don't knock him out, then you're not gonna get a decision. Even if you go out there, you do what Mayweather did, you beat him 12 rounds to nothing, you still gonna end up losing the fight. So basically, what these dudes are doing is selling their own or selling their record, knowing it's not gonna be a fair deal, knowing it's not gonna be square business, knowing that if this was an equal opportunity. If this was an equal playing ground, they probably would take the $7 million. But if it was equal, Canelo would have never got that $35 million contract. And that's what you got to understand. He never would have got that $35 million contract if the playing field was equal, because he would already had about 4, 5, 6 losses. Let me get my Charlo bottle, which is frozen. But that's the truth. So guys want to be compensated more versus Canelo, because of the stipulations, and you basically, you're going to lose. You can't, and people say, oh, you should be confident you're going to win any fight. Not when somebody got the whole commission, in some people's opinion. He got the whole drug testing VITA people, and I heard he's not even doing VITA testing no more. So you behind the 8 ball on several different things. From the commission, allowing him to do what he want to do, from the testing, allowing him to do what he want to do, to the stipulations in the contract. You can keep going on and on. You can go on and on and on and on and on. So people want to be compensated to sell their own. It ain't the case where, oh man, I can't beat this guy because he too good. No, I can't beat the guy because he got so much behind him. That's it. You can't beat this guy. You can't beat this guy because it's just the card stacked against you. But about the Caleb Plant thing, yeah, I heard they talking to they talking to the PBC about the Caleb Plant thing. What was told to me is that if Caleb Plant wins Saturday night, it may happen. If you didn't know, Caleb Plant is fighting on Fox in Nashville, Tennessee, straight out of Cashville, homie. My young buck voice. But yeah, they negotiated doing that fight, and I heard that it's probably more of a smokescreen, to be honest. I heard it's more of a smokescreen to force Billy Joe and Callum Smith to take the deal. Billy Joe Saunders did say on Twitter, and my memory serves me correctly, earlier today I seen that Billy Joe Saunders, somebody tagged me, Billy Joe said that it's promised in his contract with Eddie Hearn a Canelo fight. So they guaranteeing Eddie Hearn a Canelo fight, you know what I'm saying, in his contract. So that's something to think about. That's something to look at for a minute. Billy Joe truly promised that fight, and Eddie Hearn got to deliver it at some point. But with Caleb Plant, I heard it's more of a they kind of trying to make Callum Smith and Billy Joe make a decision, act like they're gonna use Caleb Plant as a smokescreen. But I heard that don't expect Caleb Plant to take the deal though. They trying to make a David Benavidez and a Caleb Plant fight down the line. I heard earlier this year that was a fight they was trying to late last year. That was a fight they're trying to make this year. David Benavidez will be at the fight. He has a mandatory. This is a mandatory for Caleb Plant Saturday. I was thinking about going to fight. I was supposed to go to Nashville, but nah, it's not gonna make it. But yeah, I heard it's more of a smokescreen. But Caleb Plant, they offer him $7 million. Why not take him? But even if Caleb Plant go out there and complete the mission and beat him, you're still gonna lose. This is why people don't want to fight Canelo, and everybody need to stay united. Everybody need to be united on this shit, man. He keep putting all these stipulations in the contract, and then he want to lowball people. Well, this guy hasn't made this much. This guy haven't made this in his career. Don't matter. I deserve $3 or $4 or $5 million more because I know I'm gonna lose regardless of the outcome. That's it. Canelo is the Chavez Jr. times 5 of his generation. Chavez Sr., times 5 of his generation. All the questionable fights that Chavez had over the Pernell, the Mildred Taylor, the Frankie Randall, you know what I'm saying? They've been saving him forever, expunging the loss off his resume. Way before they was expunging losses off Lomachenko resume, they was doing that for Julio Cesar Sr. So let's not forget that. But like I said, I heard don't expect Caleb Plant to take the fight, but I also heard it was from somewhere else that David Benavidez may be considered for the fight. But he has a mandatory, and Ivory Uterman will have to step aside. And Uterman already stepped aside. Well, technically, he already stepped aside once. He's supposed to be Darrell. They ordered a Darrell rematch, and they let Darrell fight David Benavidez. But Uterman already failed the drug test, and they swept that under the rug. They cleared him. So we got rules in place. It ain't being followed for the drug testing protocol. I just feel they should stop. I feel they should stop doing the drug testing, man. If they're gonna let people off with these weak excuses, though. But Caleb Plant, Canelo, that's a solid fight. I think it's a fight that'll get people interested. I think Caleb, on a fair playing field, I think Caleb Plant can beat Canelo. He got a nice little style, but I don't think he's seasoned enough at this point. But his style will get Canelo fits. His style will get Canelo absolute fits. And Canelo would not put a rehydration clause because he'd try to come in bigger than Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is more closer to a natural middleweight than a super middleweight, but he definitely got a style. I think Benavidez got a good style to beat Canelo. There's multiple styles to beat Canelo on a fair playing field. You can outbox him like Caleb Plant, and I believe you can apply pressure, and you can outbang him. You can outbang him, too, like what David Benavidez will bring to the table. Benavidez is a really big kid. It's a guy, that's somebody, some people say he walking around like 240 pounds, man. So he a big dude. So for sure Canelo putting a rehydration clause on him. So Caleb Plant, no need to. Canelo would probably try to come in 20, 30 pounds bigger because Plant is a smaller super middleweight. That's probably the reason they contacted him. But I heard to expect that to be more of a smokescreen to make Billy Joe or Callum Smith take the fight. But they asked for more than $7 million. I heard Callum for sure asked for at least 10. And nobody in America know who Callum Smith is. It's the problem. Nobody know who Callum Smith is. So that's the issue right there. You demanded something in the market that you never fought in before. To my knowledge, I ain't never heard about Callum Smith fighting in America. But if by some miracle that they do plant and they make plant Canelo, Jamal Charlo just look bad out here in these streets. He look real bad in these streets, man. For real, he look hella bad in these streets. You know, but hey, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video questions. Keep sharing videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Cash App, PayPal, or Cash App name in there, and the PayPal username, user link in there. But other than that, man, best way to donate is share the video. Check me out on all social media. Hit the title, all that. Go down and hit the drop down box. All that show. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And let me know what you guys think about a potential Canelo Caleb Plant fight. Which, like I said before, I think they're just using him. I was told they using him as a smokescreen to make Callum Smith and Billy Joe take the fight. But if it does materialize, let me know what you guys think. Or, you know, would you rather see, you know, if that don't happen, would you rather see Callum or Billy Joe get the Canelo fight? The Plant don't happen. But real interesting stuff. Appreciate the love, support. Once again, keep sharing the videos. The best way to donate to help the channel out. One time for the one time we go.